changes soon. Can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive. We're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful. Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't wanna date guys. K-tight. I for one am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
Mark on this one.
We all?
Yep.
We motherfucking all. What up, everybody? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It's What the Fuck Wednesday. I am here with motherfucking Big Sniz tonight.
What the fuck is up, yo?
And we got motherfucking Greg's on the ones and twos.
And the threes and the fours.
And we gonna come off with some...
Tell a cat.
Who knows what's gonna come up on top of my head. We're gonna start off with a little bit of shots out to all our new listeners and all our new followers out there, all our new likes, and I love my haters out there, so, you know... Keep hating me. You think about me more than the people who like me. Who else out there? All the local bands, all the local fucking all the local artists. Period. You know, you ain't got to be in a band to be an artist. Shout out to all the local bars and venues that are still staying open. Anybody watch the wine fucking thing today?
I watched a good bit of it.
Are they shutting shit down again?
Not yet, but he alluded to that there's a very good chance he will. And bars and...
Oh, they're showing as soon as Biden became, you know, the projected president-elect, you know, and now everybody's shutting everything down again.
Whoa! Did you see? Did you see what Ticketmaster's considering?
What?
They're gonna have an app where you have to, if you get a ticket through Ticketmaster for an event, before you can check in at the event, on your phone, you have to be linked, and you either have to have tested negative within the They said it would vary. It could be across state lines, but it could be anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. You have to have tested negative for COVID before you'll be allowed in the venue. And it all has to be linked through an app on your phone.
Oh,
you have to give permission for
Christ.
a third party. Now, Ticketmaster says they are not going to be storing any medical information.
Yeah, they all say nobody's.
But it's going to be stored. But it's going to pass through a third party. So you know somebody's storing something. I mean, Edward Snowden told us, at least he let us know that.
Dude, the fucking aliens told us in the crop circle. I told
Yeah,
you
but
guys
nobody can read that shit.
it got deciphered. Don't you remember the show I did when it said that the
Yes,
alien
but-
came back
yeah,
and
but
said
here's
that
the-
he wasn't an alien?
Yeah,
That
but here's the
it
thing
was
on-
just time travelers.
Here-
And, dude, everything that he said that was on that fucking crop circle that I said was going on, it's coming true. Never in my day, what 2 years ago when I did that show, did I think we would really be stuck in the houses, that schools would really be, to computers. It's going to, the kids are going to only need certain fingers, the ones that need to hit the right buttons. So that's evolution
we've
to your
talked
3
about that.
fucking fingers.
They've been
and
going
then
to that.
the eyes, we're stuck under artificial light now all the fucking time. So your eyes are going to get fucking bigger. That's evolution. You don't need it. You got fucking climate control constantly. There went your hair. And because, you're sitting, what your head got to grow a little bit bigger? Your head, who knows what kind of maybe 5G makes your fucking brain go weird or whatever. But ultimately, we are becoming the gray aliens.
Wow, man. I just want to say, if I transform in front of you,
No,
when
it's going to take a few generations.
When I
dude.
shed my skin, I also shed my human name, and I shall then be called Roger.
No, that's Jeremy's son.
That's Jeremy's son. It
Jeremy's
will forever
son.
be Jeremy's son.
Jeremy's son was
He's
the
Roger.
spawn. He
He already has no pattern baldness. Forehead.
And the other one looks like the son of Chucky. I still got the pictures. It's great. It's me, Jeremy, and Chucky and fucking Roger. Oh, jeez. All right, so that's all. We got anything new to any new business?
Not right offhand. Got a couple announcements coming up here in the next week or two.
Well, why? Don't announce
Maybe
an
even a few
announcement.
by the end of the show.
We're going to announce an announcement.
That's like, dude, this one car dealership I worked at, they would send an email to pay attention later in the afternoon for an email telling you when the meeting...
About the email is.
When the meeting... the store meeting about the corporate meeting that we were all going to have to go to anyways, because it was only department heads that had to go to the store meeting. And then those same department heads someday that week had to travel to corporate too and be in the exact same corporate meeting.
Well, that's like going to...
So we had an email to remind us to check our email for the meeting about the meeting.
That's like having second thoughts about a
You
reservation.
wonder why you get burned out in management in the car business? I should have stayed a fucking salesman. If I would have just stayed a salesman, I could have made as much or probably more money than than management does. Just because I'd been in it so long, and with my personality, it's not hard to get somebody.
No, you're a salesman. You're definitely a car salesman.
I cut my teeth. It'll never. That part of that'll never change. And selfless promotion is 100% okay in my book.
But like I was trying to say, pretty much, that's like having second thoughts about getting a fucking hotel room on an Indian reservation. That's a reservation.
I still wouldn't. That'd be third thoughts.
That's third person. I don't give a fuck. Ron White.
I just want the room closest to the totem pole. Look, the closer to the totem pole, the less shit happens.
Yeah, and you can jump out the window, grab on that bitch, climb down.
Climb down. Sorry, baby, gotta go. Shit's too weird.
Oh fuck. All right, so the last show that I was on, we were trying to cover healthcare and cost of the old folks' homes and shit like that. There, they want.
I was in transit, so I unfortunately missed out. But I really, really, really wanted.
Well, see,
because I'm dealing with the whole thing with my dad.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. I brought
Plus,
you and your dad
the
up in that
healthcare
house, all that shit.
situation. the whole
Yeah.
healthcare situation that
Yeah.
I'm currently facing with my family.
I use you as an example off
I
of it.
really wish but unfortunately.
But at first,
I was
of
traveling.
course, they're pulling fucking facts that they really have no experience with from Google or whatever, because Google's God. If you fact check it through Google, then it has to be right. And
I use Google
they're
find places to go to fact check.
Yeah.
And I honestly check.
And you got to use your brain.
I
with
check
that shit,
so many sources
Right.
before I form an opinion on things. That's why I'm a day or two late to the party all the time, man. You won't hear me come out about something until.
And see, that's what people don't realize about me. I see so many fucking sources and shit.
I'm an investigator
that I
at
don't
heart.
remember
A
half
good
the
salesman is a good investigator. And so before I figure out how I'm going to make my mind up, for lack of a better term, because I can always then be presented with new information and it changes my mind. But I wait. You gotta wait days and sift through information to find out what really happened.
Right.
If you're coming out hours after an event happened, I'm sorry,
You
but
don't
it is
know what the fuck is
100%
going on.
emotional.
Right. Well,
And it's not. That doesn't do anybody any good.
See,
Your
the-
intro song.
yeah, it sums it up. Well,
Literally,
see, this
that
is the
should
problem.
be the theme song for 2020.
They're sitting here and they're talking about the cost of healthcare, and if you don't have them, pretty much just dogging on the economy again and dogging on we should be doing this and that about it. And my argument is more of the money that goes there. Yeah, it may be a little pricey, but as long as it's going to the right places. A lot of these fucking nursing homes and there's a difference between nursing homes and old folks homes and shit like that.
There's
And-
all kinds
yeah.
of levels.
Right.
It'll blow your mind.
And my biggest argument, just as a sample argument on that, is what kind of experience are you going to give to the person who's taking care of your grandma because you don't want to? What kind of experience? How do you put a dollar sign on the person that's wiping your grandma's ass?
But the problem is the money doesn't go to them. They make $8.50
Well,
an
yeah,
hour,
and
brother,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know who makes
I know. My daughter's home all
Sure,
day. Hannah's
my
fucking
daughter.
working old.
I had a daughter in the business. My wife was in the business forever, and I'm dealing with it from a totally
That's
different.
what I'm saying. So my issue isn't the price of the healthcare, the price of the old folks' homes or whatever. If you're a lot of them places,
it's where where that money's actually going. It's not actually 90%. That is not factual. But I don't have an exact. I know the majority of that money is not going to direct care staff.
No.
Period.
No.
Honestly, you know what a good majority of that money is going to? Compliance officers, HR departments, shit like that.
Well, nobody really looks at them under current things too, but still, there is a large amount because they were doing, showing figures and stuff, and there is.
It goes to bureaucracy,
right.
And then what's
and
left
it doesn't
over?
matter if it's private or government. It's all
what
the
is
same.
left over from the bureaucracy of healthcare? That lump sum is then ravaged by managements and the people that are directly hands-on with your loved ones make $8.50 an hour and have to complete 40 hours of in-class.
Oh yeah, they got to go through
Training.
schooling and training and all kind of shit. You got to be certified on different shit.
And then they have so many hours they have to work with that. Then they have to take the test and pass it. Then they have to recertify. Is it every year?
Yeah.
It is. It's every year. Then they have to recertify that every year.
And there's more than one certification.
And there are companies that pay for that, but there are companies
a lot of them
that
that
do not. And these people, direct care, hands-on, the people that love your loved, quote-unquote, loved ones while you don't. And I know this, and I might sound bitter, but, seriously, I was taking care of my father. I was taking care of my father very well.
Yeah.
He was
you got
ripped
fucked over by the
from
trust.
me and put in a home, and he is nothing but deteriorating. And you know what? A lot of that is something that isn't going to get talked about. But a lot of that deterioration is because
I'm not being home, dude.
him not being home, and I don't care how dedicated somebody is.
It's nothing like
For
home,
every
man.
dedicated individual that works in that facility, there are 7 to 10 that are so burnt out and underpaid and overworked and fucked over
yeah,
and treated
yeah.
like shit that they have finally given up.
And
that
remember,
they don't have
they're
any other.
those are
but
the
they don't-
essential workers, too.
Right.
They didn't even get the break that a lot of these people...
Not even break, but they didn't get extra.
Nothing. They got extra nothing. Well, they were the ones going and caring for your fucking loved ones, and because you're too scared. You're too scared of the COVID.
No, I will say this, too. There are times, and that's something that I did have to prepare for when I was caring for my father, is there is eventually going to come a time where physically I cannot provide for his
Right.
needs. When he reaches a certain point physically, now he had dementia, he has dementia. Physically, when he reached a certain point, having kids in the home, having everything I had, I knew I wouldn't always be able to take care of it.
Prepare for that.
And that
but up until that point,
that
he's better off
petrified
at
me
home.
because I wouldn't have a choice. But at some point, I wasn't going to have a choice. And anybody who's ever been in these kinds of situations or
Fucking
dealt with,
sucks.
not only does it suck, but
And
you
it takes
just
a toll
you
on
really
it,
wish
the
you
whole
really
fucking
really hope you just get to take care of them until one day everything's just
At least
peaceful.
know, if you can't know that they're all right. Know that, and it's, I mean, knowing they're all right and seeing they're all right is two different things. If Dad was like, no, I'm cool, come and visit me tomorrow, we watching TV or whatever, like he's at an apartment or some shit, then that's something different, if he's willing to, but, no, I personally, your dad belonged with you guys.
Listen, man.
And I've seen that
elder
happen to
care
quite a few people.
and custodianship and all that stuff is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that there haven't
And the
been
whole
times,
trust thing is?
I am not going to say that there haven't been times where it was a bad situation was stepped in on. But if someone is physically, emotionally, and spiritually taken care of and happy and healthy,
dude, them pictures you sent me were some of the happiest pictures I've ever seen you and your family in ever. Like, and even kicking it with you guys, you and your dad in the fucking Jeep and shit with the kids going on their trips. So, I mean...
that's all Dad wanted to do, so that's all we did.
But see, now here's where the argument or where the whole show went south. Because, the same people, and this is my biggest fucking gripe about snowflakes.
Oh, wait a second. You can't use that term anymore.
Fuck if I can.
Because I've seen a lot of MAGA hat wearing snowflakes lately.
And I'm going to get to that too. But the biggest, the issue that I got, especially with the guys
y'all
from
red
the
motherfuckers are rope suckers.
eargasm guys, is
Fuck y'all.
they're constantly whining, the economy, this and that, and we don't have enough money to do this and that. But they're the same people that say, well, we should have more, I don't mind paying an extra 5% tax, to throw it towards health care. Okay, no, everybody, it's cool. First of all, not only... you don't mind that, but I don't mind another 5% taking a tax for our health care. I don't mind another 5% for the school. Now, when you're at 100% of your fucking money that they're already stealing from you, taxes, it's theft. It's fucking theft. I mean, that's, if there is nothing else that fucking Jared and I agree on, taxation is fucking theft. Unless it's willingly, we're gonna do this for the government. We're gonna do this. We got to take care of this shit here. Then you should not be forced to do anything, and that's even give up your own fucking money.
We need this subject right here.
But so
Needs to be an entire show in and of itself.
well, it's about to be. So this is my issue. This kid says,
Especially with them. No, I mean,
Yeah.
get
This
everybody
kid-
on board. I got some shit.
this kid, he says, I don't mind this. And I told him, I was like, that's a damn shame because you're constantly saying that you're fucking broke and you can't do this and that. But how about instead of raising taxes, we take some of the pork out of the government? Well, what are you talking about? All these useless fucking programs we have. What useless programs? The fucking illegals! Oh, what are you talking about? Now, let's see. Oh, you. Everybody on this panel has bitched about healthcare. But Pepe and his 4 kids that ain't even his could come across the fucking border, step over our veteran homeless person, and walk right into a hospital and get taken care of. Oh, what hospital? Everywhere! Oh, well, they don't do that because they're afraid to get deported. Now, maybe. It wasn't like that before Trump.
You are right about that.
Don't get they got this. Now the illegals are doing the jobs that the Americans don't want. All right, we have gotten to the technological
That is so
point.
not true.
That is the
That
80s
is so
way
not
of
true.
thinking. I got laughed at because I said that was an 80s way of thinking. No, that's reality. We are in the age of technology. We got fucking machines that pick 5 times as much oranges as fucking Pedro and his 6 cousins.
You know what? I've got direct experience with this because I worked in the oil field so much and I traveled around the country and I've seen the demographic in different regions of the country, and you know what? They're not taking. They're taking the job. You know what they did? They came in and they took the jobs that were available. They were available back in the 90s and the 2000s. Labor was available because nobody wanted to do it. All the kids wanted to go to college, and everybody wanted to get an office job, and we didn't have tradespeople.
We don't have tradespeople.
We really don't.
No, not anymore.
Seriously,
And,
dude, I've been thinking
and then
about,
we got the ones that are whining
seriously
about
been
the
thinking
trade
about going
shit,
back to
fucking
doing
whining.
interior carpentry just because,
Dude,
They're,
the
like, people-
same ones that are out here pissing and moaning that they can't find works or jobs are the same ones that didn't want to do fucking wood shop and shit like that. But now, we were never taught a trade in school. We only had home ec.
they don't even have home ec no more, which is bullshit.
Shit, I remember
We had,
metal class shop,
yeah.
wood shop, and fucking
and,
all
even,
that shit.
and to add on that, we had the vocational school.
You still can go to the vocational school.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't go to the vocational school in a lot of areas, you don't get.
Yeah, there's none.
Any trade.
No. I will say this though, but this works out for my one son because this is how my one son's brain is wired. He has an AutoCAD class and has access to some really cool stuff.
Dude,
And
I loved
he has just taken
AutoCAD.
off
Yeah.
with it.
Fucking loved AutoCAD.
So they didn't have AutoCAD when I was in school.
Dude, you want to know what the
We
original
barely had
AutoCAD
computers.
was?
We had Oregon Trail, brother.
Dude, when I learned AutoCAD,
I remember that
it was
too.
on.
I still had a fucking keyboard in class, which was on electric typewriter.
the Coleco one.
No,
We
no.
had Coleco
no, These are
computers.
those big, like off-white manila.
Oh, ours are
Do
brown.
you know these big
Ours
ass?
look like clay.
What was hilarious was, dude, it wasn't. I mean, it's probably been 10 years ago now, but still, that was 2010. I was working at a car dealership, and this old school salesman, he goes to type up a fucking report. You know, and even at that time, if you weren't using your laptop, some people were using, like, the early pads. But he pulls out and plugs in this typewriter and is having to adjust the knob and line it up on the line so it comes out right. I'm like, God damn, man. Like, seriously. Now, I will say he sells a lot of cars. I was like, you do realize in the time that you take to type this up, the cars that you would sell in that amount of time if you switch to a computer, which halfway autofills half this stuff.
He said, "Fuck you! I do it my
That's
way.
what
and
he
I make
said.
my money."
He was also an old school back in the day, back in the mob days. He was a homicide detective for Youngstown
there you
Police
go.
Department. He didn't give a fuck about nothing. He was staying old school. I do it my way. He still wore them fucking 1970s detective suits to work.
But
And
yeah,
drank scotch.
so like
all
I
day
was
long.
saying, you know, they're constantly talking about, oh, the illegals don't do this horseshit. And if you go to fucking and they're like, cause
Listen, and I want to say one
No.
thing. I don't have a single problem with a single illegal. Like,
I
no.
As a personal, no, I don't.
Sitting here next to me because you know what? If I was in the same situation and I had the same opportunity, I'd be doing the same goddamn thing you're doing. The people I got the problem with is the government. And this is where I stray from the Libertarian Party on this one. But only in the sense of until we can build it to a certain point. Because right now, it's even the same thing with welfare programs and different things that I would love to one day see eradicated. And it'd be done privately. You can't just do right now. You can't just, hey, motherfuckers, here's the samurai sword, waka-cha!
Just like I tell them all the time.
Because we can't deny.
You can't just cut shit off without having a plan.
We can't deny, not just a plan, but it already ready to go.
Implemented.
Not like, hey, we got a plan, like road plans. You know, we got road plans now that take us out to 2036.
Right.
It can't be something like that where, hey, we got a plan, guys, and gradually over these years, by 2036, this plan will be fully
No, this got to be
like,
cut tomorrow, you got to go to the hospital.
Like, no. But there's sensible ways to do it. There's common sense ways to do it. That if you take politics out of it, it's pretty fucking simple to understand. And if you are here illegally, while we have our own that we cannot support.
Right. You know,
we can't support you.
The dude John on the other show, he made a good point. You know, we are a house. We are a house. We got to take care of the people in the house. In the house. You know, quit letting other people in the house. We can't take care of our own house. Quit. Close the door.
I'm living this right now because my son, he'll bring a gang of motherfuckers in the house, and I'm like, where's the fucking pork chops I was going to make for dinner?
Yeah. Pork what?
That's the face I get too.
Pork what? What you talking about? That sandwich me and the guys ate. We was playing.
But all y'all high motherfuckers, y'all waited till I left the house.
Didn't even leave a joint. Not even a joint in the ashtray.
Motherfucker ate my last piece of leftover meatloaf from last night. I didn't even get a piece last night.
Yep.
So I saved it for lunch today. I opened the fridge.
He didn't get a piece nor his meatloaf.
And I looked right at him and I went, you don't have any meatloaf? No, I've been in my room all day.
I would do anything for
it was there. It was there when I made breakfast for everybody in the morning. When I left for the span of 45 minutes and came back, it was gone.
Meatloaf crumbs.
But ain't nobody seen it.
Just crumbs. Oh, no. Julia tried to do that shit. My daughter Julia tried that shit one time. Shit all over her face. Soft. Anybody who ate my wings? I don't know. Do you have wings?
Did you have wings? You should have just gone up and licked her face and been like, that's buffalo bitch.
I didn't have to. She's always holding her dog, and her dog is licking it off from me. Like, you're caught. You're caught, bitch. You're caught.
This is good.
Dad's wings was real good. And then a month later, I find the fucking chicken box up under her bed. You couldn't even throw the box away.
I rearranged the living room
my God.
Monday or Tuesday, so I moved furniture.
That's the worst thing in the world to do.
Let me just tell you.
That's why I got little office chairs in my living room now.
It is November, but it was May when I did a deep clean of the living room. Like, all furniture out, scrub walls, scrub floor, like full deep clean.
Yeah.
May. And
I paid $1,000 just to have my downstairs fucking cleaned and sanitized and love you.
Well, see, that's the thing. when I'm like that,
generators, you know, that's rent free and shit. You know, and how many beach parties? How many? Well, I could go wherever. You know, it ain't shit. Your food, but flow with the current, and that's towards wintertime the current flows up, and towards summertime the current flows down. It's just, I guess it's the way the weather pattern. It's not so much the.
It ain't like an ocean. Current goes one way, the river, bro.
Yeah, and don't. Yeah, I've never
feed
heard.
to the ocean. Period.
Yeah, I've never.
It's circular. Just maybe the old man was drunk. But either way,
Probably.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I
mean, he was living.
my time on a sailboat was not in rivers. I've got a power boat for that. So
I don't know. I mean, to me,
But
I would
in
think
the
it would
ocean,
go
it's a
one
little
way.
different.
But they said current up, down. I don't give a fuck. I got a motor. I got a motor. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucking motor. That current can go sideways.
No, honestly, I've been looking into building it out of a sea container. That way, it's trailered, or you just get a barge, and then you can lock it down on deck. Your house transports. Take it to the-
And speaking of them, though, that was another thing the guys, thought was just so, and one of the dudes said, and all these conservatives out here talking about the Democrats are fear-mongering, which they are, but, in front of all their commercials, they always got these survival gear commercials, this and that. There's been preppers since before Obama. There's been
Jesus.
preppers forever. They've been selling shit for preppers. So don't give me this horse shit that now, everybody, we're the ones pushing paranoia because we're selling survival gear. Sorry that people are scared now because you snowflakes are fucking shit up.
Well, I can't. But I did love one of the memes going around about that. About what does a guy who can't run a mile think he's going to do in a civil war? Okay, Meal Team 6.
I love the one meme I posted.
I do love that though. Like you watch some of the shows, you see some of the shit, and they do it on purpose because you're gonna find a good amount of your service people when they the second they shut McDonald's down, your body, your fucking
Cletus and
nestled on
Velveeta.
his hip, and he's all like, yeah. This dude, we ain't gonna take much more of this shit. We're just gonna have to throw down. What the fuck are you gonna throw down?
Yeah.
The second you dump that first mag, you're done.
You're hit.
You're done. You're done. Eject, pow. Eject or something. You're done. You're not gonna be able to run for cover. You can't bunker, motherfucker.
What a lot of people don't realize, I'm armed, but you come onto my land when it gets down to that,
You ain't
and I know the
high-fiving a tree.
difference.
You ain't camouflaging.
Right,
in
right,
nothing.
right.
That outfit ain't
But
fooling nobody.
unless it goes
There's
down
no
like
natural
that.
contour your shit.
Unless it's going down like that, best believe you need to use your head. I don't give a fuck, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian. Use your fucking head. If you got a military weapon, somebody's coming at you with a military weapon, and best believe they know how to use it a lot better than you.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Do you know? It's perfectly legal. Throw in a tank in Ohio.
Oh, shit. Oh, what a buy tank.
They're expensive though, bro. Like a good one.
Find an Army surplus one. Fuck it, I'll take one for the 70s. You know
No,
what? Busted
bullshit. Fuck
shit. We put upside down studios on the side of that bitch. Some speakers. Having shoot t-shirts out the cannon.
No, I want mine to shoot shells out the motherfucking cannon. I want an M1, 65 miles an hour dead shot.
Abrams.
On rubber tracks, because I want to take that bitch right down 680 and be like, fuck around, find out.
See, I would rather have an old school Hummer.
No, you want a Humvee, not a Hummer.
Yeah, Humvee. The R. Kelly ride.
Those actually aren't that expensive on military surplus.
They shouldn't be any.
And
I mean, because they're very basic.
For a camping vehicle, I've been looking at what do they call them, like medium duty armored vehicles. You can pick up a decent one. They're a cab over design. They're a lot like those like Mitsubishi delivery trucks.
Yeah.
Like they look like them, but they're obviously solid built. They don't get very good fuel mileage.
No, not at all.
Not at all. But they can run on like
They're
anything
basic.
combustible.
They're basic. Them things are made to be in the desert. With fucking sand flying up in
they
the
got
air
different-
cleaner
they
and
got
shit like
different-
that.
Depending on whether they were a delivery vehicle or what they were, they've even got ones that are already they're soft top like an army tent, but the benches then fold out.
Can you imagine
And you've
Jared
got
just
6
pulling up
pairs.
in his fucking military drunk, all fucked up, diving out the back? There's Charlie everywhere! Ah!
I know we're near old enough to have been in the Vietnam War. They weren't called Charlie anywhere but there. But
I didn't want to say gook or anything like that, so.
they weren't. That's not what they were called where I was at. And I was never in the service. Let's get that straight.
Oh, fuck. Oh, we deviated so
I have had some flashbacks here and there though, and it's not pretty.
PTSD. I done had hood PTSD. Flashbacks. There's the dealer everywhere.
I was laughing. Oh, man. I was laughing the other day at my son with some of the bullshit he was talking.
You want to take your 15? You got
Oh yeah.
two. You got.
And I was just
45
like,
minutes
son,
left.
do you realize?
After this.
Yeah.
Do you realize, like, what I did for a living? Like, you have zero clue what you're talking about. You know just enough to fool people your age,
That's it.
but you ain't fooling me.
Maria had to learn
And I've
that
done
shit the
found
hard
you every
way.
time you've taken off. Whether I've snatched you up or not, I've done found you, and I have tracked you, and you have never gotten away. Like,
Sometimes I gotta learn the hard way. With that, we're gonna take our 15 and we'll be back.
Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux. Requilux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux. Requilux. production Requilux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requelux. Requelux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requelux. Requelux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requelux. Requelux. et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requelux. Requelux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requelux. Requelux.
We back on?
We back on.
I hope y'all caught that.
Oh, man, that
Kitty
was
Cat
good
was,
shit.
doing a little Acapulco over here.
Crashing the show. Yeah.
So we're gonna switch up the subject a little bit, and since we picked up a good subject here, we're gonna talk massages. And I'm
Who's had a massage
and I'm
in
talking
it?
about legitimate, like non-happy ending massage. Like real deals.
Like you paid for that shit. Like
Well, you
legit,
paid
like
for all
cash
of them.
You
credit.
pay for the
Yeah,
happy
you
ending
pay for
one,
all of
too.
them.
you
Yeah.
Oh, well, damn, I'm not
They all
hip to
get
that.
paid for it anyway.
And the happy ending one's usually twice as much.
I think I'm in the wrong profession.
Man, you can go.
Yeah! Them Asians get top dollar for a hand job.
Damn it! Think if I draw my eyes a little.
Not from a good
Never mind.
negotiator, they don't.
Just get more high, and then we.
Look, I came really, really quick. Can I get it for half price?
I'd like one.
I want to be superstar high, and then I'll be able to do that.
But yeah, Kat, tell your little story about your massage.
Oh
there.
dear God!
Kat's a prude.
I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Like I'll talk about it with you, but not my personal shit. But I'll let this out the closet. So a while back, I got in a rollback car accident. I had to go see a bunch of bullshit, chiropractors, bloody blah. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm milking this to the bone. I want
It
the
was a
tissue
bone
massage
involved, right?
added to that chiropractor list. Let me tell you, I couldn't pull no more teeth because I already pushed it with that one. As far as getting the deep tissue massages, because I already got everything else too. So, no female is available to do it. No female masseuse. I get stuck with a creepy looking old guy. And I mean creepy. And, alright, I'm going to throw it out there real quick. I do have 4 kids. But I haven't really let my shit go.
No, Kat's tiny.
I'm still like an 8, 7, 8. Okay? I'm tiny. Like 30-inch waist, y'all, if you don't know how women's sizing goes. So I'm cool and fine and dandy until he's like, alright, I'm going to put the oil on you. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, right off her Hannibal Lecter. It puts the lotion on its skin. I'm like, oh, fuck. Because, you're getting completely nude and then just the sheet. That's all you get. That's real shit. That really is how that goes.
Right there was something already wrong because you're supposed to get, undressed to your comfortability and you never take your drawers off.
Man, fuck them.
Bullshit, I always take my drawers off.
Yeah, but you got Asians
You're
rubbing
at
on
the
you.
wrong
parlor.
parlor.
I did leave my panties on. I said, fuck that shit.
I'm talking to you.
You kiss my ass. I didn't pay extra for any, yeah. Move forward.
And then I'm gonna let PSA for everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure you groomed up down there, because you don't want nobody rubbing on your thighs or your legs. You still got your drawers on. Their fingers are still getting caught in the dreadlocks from your fucking cooter.
Or have to try to contain a fucking forest.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That and make sure
be
you get all your
classy about the
farts out
shit.
the way too, because you're gonna be real relaxed. You're gonna be on your belly, and all of a sudden you'll be like, oh man, and they gonna know, and they rub on your ass, and you can't tense up when they're rubbing on your ass.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I've narrowly avoided ripping one during massage once.
Shit.
I've almost a couple times. You ever hold one in like getting a blowjob? Jesus. that's like you're sweating like you trying to figure out
You're like,
the
Jesus,
fucking
why can't I hurry up and
cut the
just
blue wire. Cut the blue, and you're sweating. Or your hands, it's that type of shit. You're like, oh my god. Hurry up, hurry up. Not too good. Don't make the nut too good. Don't make it too good. I'm gonna just let it go.
Time she decides to put a finger in my butt.
Oh my lord.
Oh, dude. Oh,
My
God.
poor virgin ears, y'all.
All right, so back to you. So you
I'm
get
so
rubbed.
sorry. So yeah, but anyway, I agree with you, Marco. Though. Be classy about your shit. Keep your shit cleaned up. Be
Nothing like a
presentable.
dachshund nose.
Be presentable. So I'm cool and dandy, and then he starts to rub shit. Yeah, whatever. He's like, oh, you got a knot right here. I'm like, okay. So he sticks his fucking elbow in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, ow, fuck. I like to give you a knot too, bitch. Then I'm cool and dandy until he's like, all right, turn over. I'm like, yeah, can't you just
Now I'm
rub
gonna
it
suck
from
your
that
titty
side?
while I rub your toe
Yeah,
over here.
like, this sheet ain't big enough for me. I'm sorry.
I see
can't
you
do
watch
that.
Pornhub as well.
I need to grab the hot sauce. I'll be right back.
Yeah. No itty bitty committee in here, by the way. So I'm just like anxiety, like, no, I'm good.
I can see you right now laying there like this.
Sorry.
Just hold it in your nipples. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna
cross
see
my
it.
arms real
Rub
quick.
around it. These titties jiggle and you're getting fired, mister. Me too, damn it.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those
That was probably
situations
some
almost.
old man, professional as fuck, like, got a supermodel at home, just like this young girl. Girl, I got grandkids older than you. So.
Right, ain't shit. And I'm just like,
don't give a
please
fuck.
don't
Yeah,
look
he
here.
just. Girl, my dick ain't got hard since 72. I don't know what the fuck you think.
Right.
You can put your titty in my face right now. Put it away. Yeah, put your fucking titty away, damn it. Groom your cooter.
Millions of those. Oh my god.
All right, go ahead.
It's fucked up. Yeah, no, that's the end of it, man.
See?
That's the end of it.
See, I had the last legitimate. I ain't never had an illegitimate massage.
Illegitimate
That sucks. That sucks because
Is that what we're calling it these days?
I aspire to
No
have
longer the snuggle struggle. It's an illegitimate massage.
I aspired to get an illegitimate massage one day, but it has to be like a real deal Asian. But anyways, like the last legitimate
fake deal Asian.
Well, yeah, you see how many white girls jump in a tan in bed and do the doe eyes? You're fucked up. Hey, they all look Asian.
Shit.
Smoke a blunt. Shit.
I'll spray my face.
Her name
for
is
it.
Karen.
Shit. Fuck
Karen,
that.
suck you good.
Hello, this is Peggy.
I rubbed
anyways,
you real good.
like the last,
I rubbed real good.
Legitimate massage I went and got. I got a couples massage. And so, me and my old lady at the time, we stripped down to our drawers. She had a dude massaging her, and chick was massaging me. And we got the deep tissue massages and shit. And look, if you don't know what the fuck that is, you don't want it. Unless you really need
It
that shit.
hurts
Unless
so
you
bad.
really know you need that shit, like if you out there working like a good, heavy job or whatever, you out there like
Manual labor shit. Yeah, you
some
need
knots,
that.
Then you need that. And your first time, you're gonna feel like somebody beat you up. But
you gonna want to beat that masseuse up.
the
Swear to
couple
God.
of times that I got him, I went to this one rehab place, and the chick was like, I don't know whether she was just a little too gentle or whatever, but this girl, she was like cat size, that little tiny thing, good looking, and this bitch was dropping Hulk Hogan elbows on me, and I could have swore I heard a brother, she's what the fuck are you doing? Dude, I paid $100 to get beat up. I paid $100 to get beat. No happy ending. I ain't even fuck my old lady that night.
Man.
I got beat up. And then she apologized for not being able to get the knots out. Bitch, you done put welts and fucking black and blue. I bet you I got some knots in there now. But, yeah, you don't want to... You got to make sure you're off before you get a legitimate massage. Or even an illegitimate massage.
Yeah, seriously.
Can you imagine getting your ass licked and letting one rip?
No, man.
I had a buddy of mine, no lie.
That would be fucked up to be like eating and like tossing salad, eating someone's ass, and then get like ass pube in your teeth.
Look,
Ugh.
a buddy of mine, man. He was an old timer. Yeah, Chris Cuss. And I know he wouldn't give a fuck for me saying his name all day.
He's a dry toilet paper stuck to it.
But he said, he was an old timer.
Experienced that.
That's fucked up.
So he said he went and got some Quaaludes.
Taco stand and been like, oh, somebody left a napkin.
So him and his chick were taking Quaaludes, and he says this chick started blowing him.
Oh my God.
And he was like, I was just ignorant as fuck, and I was high, and I was drunk, and I had to fart. So when she went on the downstroke, I just held her head down there, and I fucking farted. And she came up, and she had a brown mark around her face.
Just wasn't on the toilet.
Dude, he sharted on her, dude. Dude, you know what I'm done?
Hookers don't deserve that shit.
This wasn't a hooker.
That's even worse.
This was, he was back in school. So this was like a good high school. She was probably a cheerleader.
Oh my God.
But yeah, she caught the brown ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm not gonna lie. Like there was a chick that I messed around with just out of spite, and I went to her house. I had bubble guts so bad. Like as soon as I got to her house, I blew her bathroom up. No. Should have been. She's an ignorant cunt. But no, I made, dude. I melted the fucking paint on the walls of her bathroom. Like I was at her place before she came home. She came in her door, and I was just instantly, we started going at it because I didn't want her to go in the bathroom and smell the bathroom. Dude, she starts blowing me, and I can smell my own ass crack. And I'm steady because I had bubble guts, so I'm farting, and I'm like trying to hold him. I'm probably sharting, and later on in life, she even brought the, and I sucked your stinky ass dick. No, my dick is very clean. It's just that day I had bubble guts and you were being a cunt. So
Marco, all you ever talk about is mud butt or bubble guts. It seems like
they go hand in hand. So you get the bubble guts first, and then you get the mud butt.
I'm pretty regular. I'm good.
See, I eat a variety of food.
So do I.
I had my gallbladder out like a year and a half ago. I ain't regular at all.
You're regular. You're on a very regular schedule.
20 minutes after I eat.
Well,
and every half hour in between.
You're supposed to shit as much as you eat. So if you eat 3 meals, you're supposed to shit 3 times.
I'm damn normal on that.
No, I'm way over that shit.
Marco's finally an overachiever at something. Finally found something that Marco.
I'll get up at 5 before 8 o'clock in the morning. And I shit 5 times.
He is the best shitter in the world. They have a golden fucking sticker.
They have an app.
Somewhere
that
I
you
got
They
can
got a
track.
shit app.
They have a poop app.
They got a
So
shit app.
you can track.
That's a shitty app right
You
there.
can drop
Right.
poop wherever you're at, so you can keep track of where you've pooped,
And what's
how
fucked
often
up
you've
is
pooped.
friends actually
Can you track where your poop
You
goes?
can describe it and you can take a
Picture it.
picture. You can take a picture and
www.findpoop.com.
describe it, but I never went all that far. But I actually know a group of college girls who are in a competition with their poop app to see who can poop the most.
Who poop a rice? Who poop a rice? That's a fucking Asian TV show. They feed you a bunch of laxatives,
Which
and then
reminds
they
me of
ask you
Flinch.
questions. You gotta sit there on a potty with no fucking seat, it's just open, and whoever fucking shits fucking last wins.
I can't remember. Oh my god.
They even got one where they put enemas, they do the funnel in the ass thing.
I don't know if it's I believe it's Hulu. But anyways, I'll have to look it up. It's one of the services that, because I have it and I can watch it.
Pornhub.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge
Is it
now
the Asian
streaming.
ones?
Remember the one? No, they took Tenoshi's Castle and they played the footage from the Japanese show and they overdubbed it in English.
Well, they did that with a couple
Gila
of them,
Douche.
dude. Do you remember the one they had the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger outfits?
Shit beat out of them, and they overdubbed the stupid conversations.
Don't you remember the
We
guys?
used to watch it all the time.
I got nothing.
Oh my god, I love that
You
show.
remember the Chinese guys who dressed like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they commentated on these fucking fucked up Asian
remember
contests, and it was they dubbed over their voices.
That's it. They didn't dress like Mighty Morphin.
No, these ones dressed like Power Rangers. Dude. They had these long fucking flamboyant robes and glittery shits.
That's
And
Captain Tennille.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
No,
Teal Ranger. He's the captain of the Teal
you're a
Rangers.
fucking rump ranger.
No, not at all. No poo play. No poo play.
No, not
That's why you're the catcher. You don't got to play with it.
No poo play. Pitching, catching. No, I'm not even in the game.
I'll suck your dick, but you ain't anywhere near my butthole.
Yeah, that's it. And that's only if I can see Vladimir Putin smack fucking Adam Schiff in the mouth. I'd suck a dick to watch Vladimir Putin smack Adam Schiff in the mouth, or to watch fucking what was the Tulsi Gabbard? To watch
me about my 2%.
to watch Tulsi
We
Gabbard
already know Marco
in the
was working
octagon
on
with
it.
Hillary Clinton.
Where you know Marcos throated a dildo just to see if he could, if he had to.
Hey,
That's why he got that suction cup one.
Oh, shit.
Uncle Weirdo's fucking laboratory. There might be some experimentation. I need some room there. Twizzlers look like they can
He's
fit in
got it
buttholes.
against the wall. He's throating that while he's.
Hey, it's not about being gay. It's about loving
While
yourself.
he's wearing
This the
out
new
his
millennia. It's about loving yourself. It's not about being
It's
gay.
not gay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
I even bought a black cock sleeve just so I was all, equal
Black
rights.
Lives Matter.
That's it. I got a black cock sleeve just for Black Lives Matter.
That's so
Jesus
bullshit.
Christ.
And yeah, it is because it's the same size as the white one.
That's why you always gotta go purple.
I just ripped the bottom where the ball sack holder was. Now just, I got a little bit on the end of it, but, the side's over.
Wow.
Gotta love it. But yeah, the old ladies at the Ben Voyage are more surprised at weed bowls and dab bowls, because I've gotten them there too, than the dildos and shit. So there's two little ladies, they gotta be mid to early 60s.
Tweakers must love that place.
Oh, dude.
Tweakers must fucking
I cannot.
love
I
that
tell you,
place.
that place gives me anxiety. I will have a panic attack.
But
I
you know
start
what?
sweating.
Those right there, and they're spreading all over America.
So is
If
fucking
people-
COVID.
That's what I'm saying, but it's not from them.
No, you're right.
Everybody and
that's
their
Ebola.
mama got their fucking face and hands, finger
That's some
fucking
nasty
everything in them
shit.
fucking.
I know.
Lord knows where the bins came from to
Got
begin
herpes
with.
and syphilis and E. coli.
So now, you got these Chinese fucking
them out.
merchandise just
Poof
thrown
them
in
out.
these bins
Fifth
with everybody
disease.
and their mama finger fucking them. None of them people got COVID.
Crohn's
but
disease.
people staying at home and never seen, haven't seen anybody this whole fucking time. Oh, they got COVID. We gotta
Sickle cell
stay in.
anemia.
You wear a mask.
I mean, seriously,
And this shit with the whole, there's a vaccine now, and Biden won't let it out. Trump was right. He even said it.
Gonorrhea.
Dude, August 20th, the vaccine for COVID was out. Look it up. They had it at fucking Rite Aid.
I say we argue about something that matters. I say we get pregnancy transferred to the sexually transmitted disease list.
No, I would think more EPA.
I second that motion.
I think it should be more on the EPA control. Because a child, for all you fucking snowflakes, is 1,000 times more catastrophic to the environment than any windmill could save, that any of your bag, plastic straw, paper straw, any of your electric cars. One child in its first 3 years is an environmental disaster. And you guys keep shitting them out.
3 years. Fuck.
Just in like the environment.
Well, we found something our kids are overachievers at.
There we go.
We are finding a bunch of overachievers
I mean,
tonight.
in diapers alone.
Do a bumper sticker?
In non-biodegradable diapers
My kid's
alone.
an overachiever at.
That padding inside them diapers are chemicals.
Being
The fucking
environmental
plastic
disasters.
on them diapers. And how many of them bitches are gone through, in one little community, not even a city, diapers. Dude, that is a fucking environmental catastrophe. But you're worried about our fucking cars?
Use your bubble guts, but you didn't give a shit.
Yeah, and when you can't eat a steak no more, then, we'll hear from you.
Talking about.
Oh, yeah. Cows are an environmental fucking thing that they want to stop fucking altogether.
They're not gonna, dude. I don't give a fuck what some fucking whack job says. They're not actually gonna do
Biden is
it.
following that dumb cunt.
They're not gonna.
I hope not, but it's looking like it's gonna happen.
I didn't vote for Biden.
Hey, listen.
I don't think anybody did, but
Yeah, none of it.
No.
Exactly.
Pretty
And
much,
But
yeah.
we're all crying.
I'm not crying anything. Because
But that's-
here's what's going to happen. Even if Jorgensen won, the president, what was she actually going to do? There was going to be some good things that she could have accomplished, but no one's able to ever accomplish their entire platform, especially the extreme promises that are made, no matter what candidate makes
But
them,
I don't care what
because
anybody
they
says.
still have
Trump came
Congress.
pretty close.
They still have Congress.
Trump made at least 7 of his 10 promises. And like it or not, you could be on either side. Trump made 7 of his 10 promises.
He made all 10. He just didn't follow through with all of them. He made the promises. You at least talk.
3 of them,
Jeez.
3 of them ain't making, so I don't count them. Unless you go through your first to
7
last.
were
Your first to last.
successful.
Don't listen. You lost him in. Remember?
No, she's
He's
right.
Mexican.
She's right.
She lost
But
him in the
I'm
English.
looking at it more as because
It's
people, uneducated people like fucking small words and quick to the point shits. Because I noticed that with the other guys. They love to think they pulled up 4 or 5 articles from people who are being disputed. You're gonna tell me you're getting fact checked by the people who are telling you, like this person here says these people are lying to you. So the people who are lying to you are telling you, no, we fact checked us. We're not lying to you. So you believe them. Huh? How does that work? How does that work?
Because they want to.
Exactly. I got into it with one of the guys. He keeps Joe Biden is president. No, the fuck he's not yet. He is projected president. CNN, Fox News, the AP media does not declare the president until the electors go to Washington and vote. And they come out with the official certification. Then Joe Biden will be president-elect. and he will be my president. Hey, I accept it. Trump lost. Hey, get the fuck out. You know, I was a supporter, but hey, you know, I think Biden and Harris is going to be terrible, but life goes on. Motherfuckers are still, and then they say the Trump supporters are the ones that are like extremists. Dude, we're going on with our lives. We want shit done fair. As long as it's done fair, fuck it. You know?
You'll have a very
there will be that handful of dickheads there. But I mean, as compared to everybody on the other side,
y'all need Jesus.
there's problems. There's problems with both. And one of the big things about Trump's, economic claims is, they did do some short-term, massive, explosive
it's going
growth.
back up now. It's up 4 points now.
Now wait a second though. But his long-term. Now I'm also not saying that business and trade policy and shit is better with.
We're about to be fucked
with the Democrats.
I hate
but I'm
to
saying,
see my fucking
but I'm saying
third
what
quarter or
everybody's-
fourth quarter
what everybody,
like shit.
What everybody is on the Trump campaign and bandwagon is screaming about the stock market and the economy. The problem with things like tariffs and the way he negotiated deals and stuff, it
was working though.
Let me finish. It's working. I just said it's working short term, but in the end, that is all still going to end up passed on to the consumer. It's going to be gradual because companies can't overnight jump their prices. But in the end, it's still going to catch up.
Dude.
The value of the dollar is going to continue to slip.
This is the one
price of
time
things are
in
gonna
ever that
continue
those
to go
stats are
And we're going to
sideways.
witness inflation. Like his policy is very short term. And part of that is designed because of who he is. That's just how it is.
He was a
You gotta
small
accept
bag
that.
dealer, but he made the come up. And he's
didn't
keeping
make
it coming up.
He did not know.
If it wasn't for this COVID, we would be on point. That's the way it is. And you're right, because in every other presidency, that's the way it rolled. If shit went good, you were bound to hit inflation. You were bound to hit a drop off. But there was nothing projected but up from here. I mean, and then we got the old fuckaroo there, so. I mean, even in the COVID, shit started going up again. And you know goddamn well Biden's going to take credit for that. And if it drops like it did for Obama, it was Trump's fault. You know it's going to happen. So, I mean, there's no winning in the situation.
No, because both policies lock us into the same end. It's just there's just two different paths to the same end.
I just prefer Trump's end. And I really can't understand how people keep saying Trump is a dictator, Trump's this and that. And those are the same people. Like Trump said, do what the fuck you want.
You know what? Here's the deal.
The people, other people are saying you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to. Don't a dictatorship and shit like that. They tell you what to do. They take more of your money. They tell you can only have so much of this and there's only so much time you can go outside for the better of the people. Trump said, "You're fucking Americans. Go do what the fuck you want. You get sick, that's your ass." And he got fucking kicked in the dick for it. He's a dictator. What? Did I learn the wrong definition? Is there a different fucking dictionary?
No. It's just people in that generation don't know how to spell, man. They weren't trying to say dictator, they were trying to say dictator.
Yeah. Or they think dictator is a fucking potato with a dick.
Or a potato shaped in a dick.
That's it.
Or a potato's dick.
That's what I just said.
No, you said a potato with a dick, because not all under that
I said
scenario,
potato
not
is
all
a dick.
potatoes have dicks.
Yeah. There could be a tatergina. A tajina. A pagina. Show me your pagina.
That was Indian pussy.
All right, with that, we're going to take our next break. And we'll be back at 11 o'clock. Somewhere around there.
et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux. Requilux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Requilux.
And we are fucking back. All right,
I'm
so I
awake.
gotta,
Don't throw shit at me.
we just had to wake fucking Joyce up. She was over here holding her cigarette like a Statue of Liberty and shit, and just all zoning out.
It's been a long
It
day.
was cute watching you jiggle when it scared the shit out of you.
Shut
Though.
up.
No, that was her. That was her.
I
Her
wasn't
life.
scared.
That was her life leaving her body and then coming back.
All right, so there's something else I wanted to touch on a little bit. Jared and I started talking about this a little bit before the show, and I know a lot of people out there think this is going to be, a cool idea, and it's going to spread around the country or everything, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. At least I feel like it is. This whole Oregon thing with the legalization of everything.
Why do you think it's gonna be bad?
Oregon is going to become a
I
prison.
can't stand that. First of all.
Oregon is going to become a prison.
In a sense,
Just think about it.
let him pave it.
Pretty much the dredges of society are going to be pushed to Oregon, and you don't need bars when you got a dealer on every corner. You don't need a prison guard.
Yep.
You don't need a prison guard when you got your dope right there.
Their prison
you'll
cells. You said
keep
it earlier.
yourself.
Their prison cells will be their pipes and their needles.
Yeah, their prison cells, their guards, are their pipes and their needles.
But here's why I agree with him on that. Because it is one state in the midst of a country that's still not going to allow it.
Right.
Where's
everybody going to
for
flee
it to
to?
work? The entire country has to adopt at least
And
a
there has to be some
decriminalization.
kind of way to prevent what's going to happen. It's going to be, that's just going to become a prison with no bars.
On a smaller scale, I can kind of see what you're saying, and as an example, I talked to somebody who wanted to come and work for Amazon, but they have a medical marijuana card. Well, it might be right, and that's what I'm saying. This is a way smaller issue, but I'm saying I kind of am getting what you're saying, but because those people, even though Oregon has legalized it, they're not going to be able to get jobs. They're not going to be able to, because it's still fucking illegal.
Because Oregon is fucking one of them states.
Hey,
that
those same people that are going to be there aren't the people that have jobs anyways.
Not only that, but those are one of them really, really liberal fucking states. So that's all going to be government shit. Oh, they're poor. They're addicts, so they can't. So give them their Social Security, give them their welfare, give them their this and that. They're free health care, and they'll just keep themselves in their prison. As long as we keep the cycle going here, they're not going to leave Oregon, so we can control them. And no matter what. We keep the service, the food, to a minimum, the quality of everything to a minimum. Oh, this prison got internet. Ooh. That's gonna be the highlight of Oregon.
You're saying it on purpose now.
What are you talking about?
It's Oregon.
It's Oregon.
No, it isn't. There's an O-N.
Oregon. Yeah, okay,
Oregon.
Campbell.
It's Campbell.
And it's Oregon.
Oregon.
God damn.
God damn. And you want to talk about my accent?
Listen, you brought up my...
Golly. That's about as knee-high to a grasshopper's ass.
You brought my Hatfield side out.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
She's adorable.
Well, gosh.
Oh.
She got her brother and her cousin after her tonight.
I delivered a package today in Cortland. Not only did I deliver to the exact apartment complex, I delivered to the exact building.
I don't know what that was about. But here's another issue that nobody looks
Moving
at.
on.
This is another issue. That's a problem with Oregon. That's gonna be
Then we gotta start calling it Quarterland.
that's really gonna affect the whole country. Nobody realizes.
You're making me have to nervous poop.
Big Pharma.
Nobody
issue,
realizes that only you call it Oregon.
An issue that everybody has.
Everybody's trying to figure out
everybody
what kind of
has this
fucking
issue with
sci-fi
Big
show he's talking
Pharma.
about.
But Donald Trump, in order to get the vaccine and the progress done for this vaccine,
Did he campaign the Oregon
opened
Trail?
up Big Pharma back to America. So now they're here. You think they're gonna go away? So now, with that whole state allowed to get fucked up, who do you think's gonna start fucking baking up? Big Pharma is gonna be one of them. The plastic companies, because who makes needles? And that goes back to Big Pharma. The crack pipe people are gonna blow up.
No.
You don't think people need their supplies? You're not gonna think the
They're
hypodermic
not
industry
crack pipes.
and
They're not crack
meth
pipes.
pipe
They're
industry.
flowers.
Oh. You're gonna think
They're
the
pens
flower
or flowers.
industry is gonna blow up.
The fake flour in a glass tube industry.
Or the ink pens, the ink
The ink
pens.
pens.
Those industries are gonna blow up. So if you want to invest, go get your glass blown
Light
company.
bulbs.
Yep. Go get you one
The ones that still make old school incandescent
whatever you
light
can
bulbs.
smoke dope out of. Right now is the time to fucking don't move to
Tinfoil.
Oregon. Don't move to Oregon. Move to right across that
Invest in
border.
Reynolds.
Fucking
Reynolds wrap.
Yep. Fucking move on one of them border, so you go like
even better, even
20
better,
minutes
even
away
better,
and you're
even
over
better,
there.
even better. Glad bags.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baggies, little baggies.
So according
Scales.
to Google,
It's
Scales.
Oregon.
the correct pronunciation uses 3 syllables. Again.
So we were all wrong.
Remember,
No, I said
it's
Oregon.
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 Not Oregon.
Oregon.
Not Oregon, and not Oregon, and not Oregon.
Well, you weren't saying it right neither.
Yes, the fuck I was.
It's organ, esa.
That's better than what
You
you
wanna
was
see?
doing.
Do you wanna see my organ, esa? I'll show you it.
These popcorn taste like somebody
Three
jizzed
syllables.
all over it.
I got a big fucking snake, man. One time it was slithering back and forth. It was all fucked up. Oh my god.
Dude, I remember getting fucking ripped and listening to
Yeah.
that fucking
Buddy.
buddy.
Dude. Buddy.
Hey, we're piss pals now.
What is that?
Adam Sandler.
You don't remember that?
The Adam Sandler CD. It
Like
was
one of his very first, man.
that and Do the Jerky Boys.
Oh, dude.
Jerky Boys.
Oh, me and BG made a fucking Jerky Boys tape, man. My grandma
Everybody,
took it, man.
every.
We called fucking Sob. Oh my god, we had them on for an hour just fucking with this dude, man, back and forth.
And then they came out with Caller ID and fucked everything up.
Yeah.
I remember. No, I do remember the Jerky Boys.
We
'cause
told
that was
him-
back in like MTV and
Yeah, back in the day.
We told him, like, we bought a Sob there and it was brand new and now it's
Ball.
lawn furniture.
Headbangers Ball.
Headbangers Ball.
Oh, dude, we fucked with this guy from Armando Sob. Here, it was
Back
right
when
with
it was
Boardman.
actually a
Yeah, when it was a real deal Saab
For kids
dealership.
that don't understand what Saab is, it was actually a car.
It was a very high-end car. They were ugly.
It
as
wasn't a
fuck.
high. Well, it was back in the day, but
Yeah.
by the time General Motors owned it, it wasn't a high-end.
No,
Nothing.
not at all. By the time General Motors gets anything, it's
It was
crap.
called a snob at that point because that's the only people that
Again,
owned them.
the Cruz wasn't cruising down the street. It was Pepe Cruz in Mexico who's building that motherfucker. Just remember that shit.
Just remember that shit.
It's Cruz.
It was fine when it was the Cavalier. You know, back when they raided shit and took what they wanted. It was perfect for America. That's the GM's downfall.
And went Cavalier
That was the
to the
writing on the
Sunbird to the Z24 back to the
It
Cavalier.
was still a Cavalier when it was a Z24.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they called it a Z.
That's mine.
That's nice.
Thank you. Me
They
and Kathy both
called
got
it a
matching.
Z.
Did she get that at the $2 Wednesday?
No, hell don't
No,
know.
but I got like 3 of them, and I got them at the flea
We're
market.
talking about you.
Yeah, I bought them brand new when I bought my bike.
What's the Oregon?
Alright.
The Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
The Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
I feel like you're trying to politely say penis.
I'm not polite. Penis.
Peanut.
The Oregon Trail. Yeah, that should be a porno. The Oregon Trail.
I'm sure it is.
I'd imagine there's 1 or 2 out there.
Bunch of it's
One
an
might
Indian,
be a Guar video.
it's an Indian gang
Probably.
It's a Native American
Cannibal
gang
Corpse. That is literally a Cannibal Corpse video, I think.
Probably is. I'm not sure.
See, I would think it was just an Indian gang.
Scrumping along the Oregon Trail, and they meant it. Every single organ. If you're into threesomes, there's a kidneys.
I'll go black. I'll do the intestine. The chitlin. I'll fuck the chitlin.
I prefer my prey live, thank you.
I'm just saying if we had to.
I'm just saying if we had to. In a fucking survival situation, I will fuck a human organ if I have to.
I will fuck the
This is not a
chitlin.
discussion that
I will
legit
fuck
preppers
a
have.
chitlin.
This is not a discussion legit preppers have.
You ready to go back?
Maybe when I eat... We're not on?
No, we're gonna be all right now.
No, we are on. Been
we
on.
on?
Yeah, been on for a minute.
I was just saying we better be on for this dumb shit.
Yeah, done been on.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you gotta do it.
No, I mean...
I'm
no.
doing it like the black folks. I'm fucking the chitlins. Just like if you gotta go all cannibal, you don't eat the penis.
Hell no.
No, you don't eat the penis.
Ain't eating the penis.
Can you imagine just you getting rescued right there as you got a fucking dick on a bun? So you just got done barbecuing it. It's right about to go in your mouth. You got that first little teeth on it, and then that helicopter come up over the mountain.
The sweet baby rays is dripping into your mouth.
You got the ball sack over your ears like earmuffs. Keep you warm.
Because we don't waste any part of the human once we kill it, Bobby.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't waste any part
Look,
of
it
it.
makes a great coat.
Yeah, just PSA, guys. You don't need the penis.
Look, the skull, it makes a beautiful lamp.
But if I was stuck in this, that's what I never understood about them survival shows.
Think about this, bro. You know how, well, I don't know if you guys, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever bought like expensive dress shoes.
Yeah.
I used to have to when I worked in the car business. So you know you got to keep them. You got to keep the form in them.
Yeah,
Those wooden forms. So instead of that, man, you just be hacking off people's feet. Use their bones. Go au natural.
So you're
with it.
stuck in a situation where you got to eat people and you're worried about shoes.
Yeah.
No.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'll eat a person. I don't give a shit.
I'll use them shoes to beat whoever to death till I got to eat. Fuck a form.
No, dude, if I gotta eat you, we gotta get close first. Like, we're gonna talk a little bit, we're gonna bullshit, I'm gonna kill you with my hands nice and close. I'm gonna tell you I love you while I kill you.
No, I'm just gonna let.
And I'm gonna tell you the first part I wanna eat.
No, I'm not. I'm
gonna
just.
start with
I'll
the
give you the
toes.
respect of you just not knowing. You're gonna be happy and going about whatever the fuck, putting up the SOS sign.
Don't worry.
And then
Don't
next
worry.
you're gonna be on the barbecue.
We found some mesquite wood. Your loins will be great.
Which part of the person would you eat first?
Anything muscular. That's what meat is. Red meat's the muscle, brother. So you're gonna go for the meaty parts first. You're gonna think just like you do when you slaughter an animal.
See, I would think I'd go for the fingers to eat them like chicken fingers.
The muscles that
I'm a rib guy. I think I go for the ribs.
you got to remember too, though. The muscles that get worked the most are gonna be the toughest.
Yeah. You get the fingers, man. They're like fucking wing
You
digs.
just gotta slow cook them sometimes.
You gotta fire. That's it.
I mean, just think.
I own a smoker.
some, you got some roast.
That's like I said. I don't understand like these
Boy.
survival shows. You know what? Nobody has ever taken. You're allowed to take like 1 or 2 things on like the Survivor or whatever. Nobody ever took salad dressing. Just think about that. You got to do all this bullshit to try to get food. You got to do all this bullshit to try to get shelter or whatever. Salad dressing makes anything green a salad. Bitch, you got unlimited food. We got vegetarians doing it all the time. Give me some Italian dressing. I'll be the fattest motherfucker there.
One of the items in my absolute bare minimum go bag, like, is a can of or a bottle of yeah, actually yes, and a bottle of Frank's hot sauce, because whether it's green, it doesn't matter what it is, you put the hot sauce on it. But I understand what you're saying with the salad dressing. Mine's just hot sauce because
I'm not a big fan of Italian.
And even if you catch you like a squirrel or something, you marinate it in Italian dressing, boom, you don't know that squirrel no more.
you roast it right, you don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I just ate a badger. Yeah, I ate a fucking badger, and it was goddamn good, bitch. While you over there shitting fucking with dysentery, I'm full very fat. You want some of my badger, baby? Come eat some of this swamp
I got
skunk.
the badger bubble guts this time, man. It's okay.
Come eat some of my swamp skunk.
You are swamp skunk.
Hey, better than eating Pepe. I wonder if another comedian brought this up and it made me think about it. I wonder if people taste the way they look. Do black people taste like chicken?
Wait a minute, so you're saying
do
black
Mexicans
people
taste
look
like
chicken?
tacos?
Black people don't look like chicken.
I was going to say...
Hey, man.
The black people always eating chicken?
Well, yeah.
And he said
Yeah.
Mexicans tacos by
Yeah.
looking at them what you think they
You know what a Puerto Rican
okay,
tastes
I'm
like?
not
Rice
sure.
and beans? You know what a white person tastes like? Mayonnaise or macaroni and cheese?
A ranch.
so then
Ranch dressing?
the Chinese
You catch
people
some of
taste
them little
like
preppy
General
girls
Tso's
taste like
chicken?
Starbucks?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I had some mayonnaise on my noodles today for lunch, and it was damn good.
Of course you did.
Me and Pookie were making a secret sauce. There's a special ingredient. Semen. Animal semen.
Mayonnaise doesn't get old. It just becomes Miracle Whip. You know what that tang is? The tang is patience.
Miracle
Tang is patience.
Miracle Whip is nasty.
I love Miracle Whip.
Ugh.
Oh, Miracle Whip on welfare cheese? Woo!
Look, and even worse, the Miracle Whip is the bottle that just says salad dressing.
No, that's something totally different.
That's nasty too.
That's like if Miracle Whip and mayonnaise fucked on top of Hellman's.
Hellman's is mayonnaise.
Yeah, but that's an icky mayonnaise. That's a real icky mayonnaise.
Hellman's ain't a Mickey. Ain't a
Do
Mickey.
you know how you make
mayonnaise.
you can make fucking mayonnaise? You know how it's made?
Yeah, it's like oiled eggs.
It's oil and eggs. You get one of them fucking
And an
mixers.
emulsifier.
Yeah. Fuck that. I want some chemicals in my shit. I want my red flakes in it.
I want my red flakes in it.
It's supposed to be paprika. At least that's what we were told. A little zing, the patience. I want the patience in my fucking bottle. That's what I want.
I don't. Give me the mayonnaise.
I put a little Old Bay in it.
And I put Old Bay on everything.
I put my balls in it.
Eggs, pizza, potatoes,
Popcorn.
popcorn,
Fries.
Pan-fried shrimp, barbecue shrimp, marinated
Gumbo
shrimp gumbo, shrimp salad,
popcorn.
shrimp fried rice, popcorn, shrimp. We call it bubblegum shrimp. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna bring this back to the head now that Joyce is here. I mean, she's been here, but she wasn't here for when we brought the subject up. I'm a firm believer. The people who are the direct care people, there's a lot of people who bitch about the price of health care, especially for like nursing homes or home health aides and shit like that. And my argument towards that is, how can you put, there's two sides of this. One side is, how can you put a price tag on the experience, the skill, and just the heart that the person that is taking care of your grandma, your mother, your great grandma, that you won't do. How do you put a price tag on that? So don't bitch about the fucking money. But again, a lot of these companies aren't paying the direct health care what they deserve to be paid.
Not at all.
And they are the essential workers, so they didn't even get that break that everybody else got.
And that also leads to, while there are so many dedicated, caring, awesome people in that industry, that also leads to when you pay shit, you get shit.
Yep. When you take care of your employees take care of you.
Right.
Honestly,
However,
exactly.
that is
even though, like, I know from experience, especially with you, Joyce, even when you don't get paid the best of the world, your heart's in it, and
your
you still
heart
do.
I did say I know those
to.
people are
You
out.
have to.
I know those
Because
people are out there.
that's
but
where
you,
I'm at.
but you
I
also
know
have to
plenty of
look at
people out there
You
who
also have to look at the truth of the matter and not just, I don't want to offend. And I'm not saying this like in a social climate way, but I don't want to offend the honest, hardworking, caring, committed, loving, caring, direct care staff that are out there. But if you are one of those, and you can look around you, and you are outnumbered by the people who are shit.
Right.
You are. And that makes it even worse for you.
Yeah.
When I worked
But we have to understand that means that. You pay shit, you get shit.
when I worked in that field, the number of people, and it was a revolving door of staff, because they came and they realized how hard it was, and if your heart wasn't in it, it wasn't worth the money you were getting, because you're getting paid nothing. They were starting at minimum wage to do a very difficult job. So you had to have your heart in it. But on the one hand, the only requisite for getting a job was having a valid driver's license and a GED or high school diploma. That is it. That's it. So, you're offering minimum wage. The people who don't have the skills to go and do a higher paying job are now applying for this position that is one of the most important positions that you're trying to fill.
And they're getting paid shit with, and nobody even wants to, a lot of these people don't even get paid training. No. And the training is at a minimum. And it's not like they're bad people, they put their heart and their soul into it. That's what they do. They couldn't do anything else, so that's what they fucking do.
Right.
And they're trying their damnedest, but they're not
feel
getting their fair share.
I feel their plight, but that's not that situation there, as bad as it is and how much I empathize with them, is not what affects the patient's care. What affects the patient's care is what she's saying. You're getting people that you don't want taking care of your loved ones.
Because they can't go do anything else.
Well,
because they simply can't do anything else, but they can
both
get
sides
this
of
job.
that. Because,
too,
my daughters had no experience for anything.
But
so their mom, was in the field, and she taught them and trained them to do whatever. And if it wasn't for that, then they'd be pretty much fucked. But they do their job and they do it well, and they both been
so those are
certified.
the people that I feel sorry for,
heart.
not the people I'm talking about.
Well, those are the ones that they had nothing else. They didn't have no skills or nothing, so they went and did that.
They're the exception to the rule in that category.
No, but they
and we
also
all
have a
know that
heart
those
for the business
exist.
and a heart for the
Whenever
people.
we talk in generalizations like this, the general rule of understanding in these conversations is there's always exceptions to the rule. You can't ever just make a general statement like I just did and expect that to cover 100% of that demographic.
It's like the 98%.
There's always
a penis that you just might suck.
He's dead.
Listen, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she was very always growing up. She was like the second mom to my kids, but she was never a nurturer or a caregiver type for strangers or other people. And she ended up starting to work at a nursing home, but because her work ethic was so good, she got promoted to things. They put her through STNA training, which was not paid for. And then what she started to notice was, because she showed up and was dependable, she got shit on because everyone else would not do their job and hand it all off. And it was like...
And those are the ones that bitch, I don't get paid enough. My hours are too much.
Or, I don't have enough hours, but they're
Yeah.
calling off work. Right. Right.
Yep.
But also, what also wasn't mentioned, I don't know if you mentioned it before I got here, is the amount of money that the owner or the office people, the people in charge of that business, are making off of
Right.
the people that come in.
I don't disagree with the prices because there's a lot of shit that is delved into it. But at the end of
You
the
have to
day,
at least-
the people who are doing the direct care, should be taken care of above all else.
Right.
And they're not.
They're not. They should be, some of that money can be allocated and better, and it should be trickled down. Some of it needs to be done.
What I said, since you were, what I said was a huge amount of all that money, first and foremost, goes to the bureaucracy.
With so many different regulations,
That's what
and
I
if you
just
want
said,
to
the
be,
bureaucracy-
if
the
you want to be
bureaucracy of
a
healthcare.
good place and follow all the rules, you get fucking rules because people don't understand. Like you said, there's
Group of took
You've
care
been
of
with for-
that I had been with for years. But what the company started to do was the company started to grow faster than it was able to keep up with. So then they're now, suddenly, I have 10 staff members that I am in charge of, who, one, because he's the director's son, is nodding out on heroin from needles he stole from a client,
gotta love that.
but he's people.
Home, she gets overtime. I have to admit, because these are parents. You're fucking, you're bitching and moaning. Don't bitch and moan at these people who are caring about your people. Go to the owners. Say, hey, this person did a good job. Okay, well,
Right.
they at least deserve it. Throw them a fucking quarter.
Yep.
Some kind of a pizza.
Something.
Give them a fucking pizza.
Right.
Some shit. The worker morale does wonders for
Well, but that, you know what? Here's the deal. And I have a little experience in that, in the car business. It was
the ones that, and you wonder why you got heroin addicts taking care of your fucking grand.
and there were places that went out, and you know what? That small little
The van one day to get in, and there were these little cookies. They just said thank you. Everybody got one.
Yeah.
It was just a little cookie. The coolest thing ever. Coolest thing ever. But people want to work for her and want to do the good
Right.
job because
she's always
she
giving
cares.
rewards for
Always. We had
like doing really good at your job, still not expecting you to do any more
Right.
than just do your job well.
Yep.
Like, it's not you got to go over and above this. This is kind of what
But
everybody
thanks, man. Here.
this is
once
what
a
it
month
is.
they'll do something, a pizza party, or one hot cookie came out and we all got ice cream
When you-
when it was
yeah.
really summer. It was really hot. We got cookies and ice cream and shit. This Tuesday where I'm picking up turkeys, she bought everybody a turkey. Like, just
That's the way Eddie was. I mean, Eddie realized, we pretty much got fucked by corporate. So no matter what, like almost it was every other week he was either getting everybody in the yard Subway or he bought pizzas. There was donuts there.
Yep.
Every time we had a meeting upstairs, like a safety meeting, there was always donuts, coffee up there. I mean,
There were
if
donuts
you needed
today.
anything,
I didn't get any, but
and even though
They had 'em.
we
But the
weren't
fact
getting
they had
paid
them,
well
still
and
does
we
something
weren't,
to your
we were
mentality,
working
whether
hard
you
jobs.
choose to take one or not.
He was there with us, and he appreciated it.
Just
And
to
this
know
came
it's
out of
always
his
there.
own pocket.
He gave us a limit on alcohol, but told us that it couldn't be charged as alcohol.